I'm driving out to Hillsboro Brewing Company for some brew painting inspiration. Look at this beautiful drive. Here we are at Hillsboro Brewing Company. Let's check the area out. They have outdoor seating for a gorgeous day like today. Let's go have a chat with Taylor.
I'm here with Taylor.
Hello.
Hillsboro Brewing Company. And she's going to tell us a little bit about the history of Hillsboro.
So a little history of Hillsboro Brewing Company itself is the owner is actually a fifth generation family of Hillsboro.
Wow.
So yeah, his roots go deep here. The actual brewery itself, there was a Hillsboro Brewery about 100 yards this way back in the late 1800s to early 1900s. They made it through Prohibition and then shut down in like the 1940s, I believe. But in 2012, the owners were looking for something for his parents to do. He wanted to get him out of his hair a little bit, so he decided, let's start a restaurant. His dad was in a home brewing club. They were going to do beer and just pizza, just something different in town. They geared up. We're making a beer for opening, going to start this process. Right before they were going to open the restaurant downtown, his dad unexpectedly passed away in a car accident. So Kim and Snapper, like they always do, rallied together, thought of ideas, and still went on with the plan and opened the restaurant. And actually, our first beer that I'm going to talk about is the first beer that HBC ever brewed, and it actually was Joe beer, Joe being Snapper's dad.
After the dad. Okay.
Yes, and he started brewing this beer before he passed away, and it was going to be the one that they opened up. When another home brewer approached them and said, hey, your dad's beer is ready, they all tried it. It was perfect, and so they went with that. They just knew that that had to be the beer. So Joe Beer is one of our beers that we still make today and have on tap. It was our very first one. And we've kind of just built from that, and we've been around since 2012.
Do you mind telling a little bit about this building?
Yeah,
This
so
is very special.
yes, this is a old building, started in 1914, and originally it was a condensed milk creamery for Carnation. And I was telling her, Shannon, a little bit about one of our beers called the Contented Cow, because they had a slogan, and it was milk from contented cows. They're not happy like the California cows, but we got content cows here in Wisconsin. And so we actually have a beer. It is one of our stouts, and it is called Contented Cow.
It was so nice to meet Taylor and learn about Hillsboro Brewing Company. They have some great brews. I'm going to begin my painting by creating a substrate of HBC labels onto stretched canvas. I'm using gesso to affix the labels, which I printed in very low saturation. This part's pretty fun. I'm going to paint a cow on top of these labels, and I'll wait until the painting is dry to layer it with varnish. I'm experimenting here, so I hope it works. This oil painting is inspired by the delicious Contented Cow beer. Should I name this painting Contented Cow or something more clever? If you have any ideas, pop them into the comments for me, please. Thanks.